Good morning. Woke up today feeling very tired, but got my coffee, which actually tastes very good for a seaside coffee place. Oh, it's beautiful here. Maybe today's video is just you listening to my surroundings, the ambiance, which kind of puts me into the topic of today, which was I was walking on the beach and I looked down at my footsteps and the waves perfectly wiped away each step as I stepped. Here's the thing, here's the equation. The more you identify with yourself within the body, bound to gravity, bound to time, to a planet even, the less you really are aware of the intelligence of the field. Every point in this reality is at no distance from anything else. Every being in this entire creation is one breath away, even 0 breaths away. I really want us to look into this idea of storage, because we tend to think of intelligence as you store within yourself, within your brain, the brain, as if that had any kind of intelligence. When we can switch our definition of intelligence, of storing information, to basically being completely plugged into the field to know what you need to know when you need to know it, not because you store this information or intelligence, but because you have direct access to the field. Like the crow. Does the crow know anything in its brain? But it knows what to do, doesn't it? We are usually fed the idea of intelligence as being something you acquire, but it's more like something you tune to, like a radio frequency. So you could say a new equation for intelligence or intuition, when you go beyond intuition into knowing, is just your clarity and the cleanliness, really, of your signal to the field. And so what muddies the signal to the field? Really, it's the belief in identity and rigidity, that who you are is separate from the field, and then you start to receive signals which are more survival based for an entity that doesn't really exist. Now, the body can feel safe actually, even when you let go of identity. This little guy. Hello, guy. Oh, don't even know if I filmed any of them. Is there anything else to say today? Love making my videos in empty car parks. So this part of my walk is a beautiful, magical forest. It goes from beach to... Can you see this? I love this part of the country in England because there's such magic in these grounds. I wrote the other day, to be pregnant is to contain unseen worlds. Because pregnancy isn't just of biology, it's of new life in all its forms. And new life comes in the forms of ideas, creations which are of light and sound. Can be bodies, can be new humans being birthed. But there's a new type of conception, both actually for biology, which at the moment the way that children are born is very, needs to evolve and will. Oak's so tired today. Should have freshened up a bit today. What else was I saying? But divine conception, you are the chrysalis. I love that word, my partner has been using a lot recently. Chrysalis. You are the chrysalis of new conception. you contain the casing of these new worlds. So to be pregnant is to be fertile with the condensation of etheric dormancy. Everything exists in the ether. Everything already exists, but whether you want to actualize that into matter, to a quasi-physical bridging, it's up to you. That's why my next meeting is called Divine Conception, where we explore a type of fertility that is not just of this physical body, but of something far beyond. December 14th. I've been loving these meetings. I never used to do weekly meetings, but they've been really beautiful. Alright, I love you all.